Frozo Demu witnessed the surrender of 40 Greek Cypriot men, including her husband, to her Turkish Cypriot neighbors. All 40 are still missing.
Πάρα πολλά έναν έργο καλό που έκαναν. Τούτοι όμως πιάσαν τους εχμάλωτους, γιατί δεν τους φέρνουν να τους φύσουν να έρθουν, είτε σκοτώσαν τους, είτε να μας πούσουν τι τους έκαναν. Να τελειώσει και μας το άγχος, το βάσανο που έχουμε 19 χρόνια. Που ζούμε με ένα βάσανο, με έναν άγχος, ζουν, σκοτώσαν τους, δεν υπάρχουν. Να μάθουμε την καθαρή αλήθεια, όσοι πικροί και αν είναι, να την αντιμετωπίσουμε.
Most of those taken prisoner were brought here to the Pavlidis garage in the Turkish sector of Nicosia before being ferried to prisons in Turkey. Soldiers and civilians were treated alike. Shortly after the ceasefire in late August 1974, Greek Cypriot prisoners were filmed in Adana jail in Turkey. We visited the homes of 3 relatives of missing persons and showed them the film.
Συγκινήσε, το ξέρεις. Φορείς που τέλεια πίσω και καταλάβετε. Το συγγύρμα της κεφαλής του ήταν το σχέδιο που... Είναι το τρίτος δαμε πίσω, φαίνεται τέλεια.
Το γιο μου εδώ. Το γιο μου δαμε. Ήρθε μπρος του την κεφαλή. Πίσω από τούτο την κεφαλή που είναι. Στην αρεξιλίο να βγει τούτο να αρχηγεί. Το γιο μου. Και παρακαλώ όλους τους δυνατούς της γης να βοηθήσουν να βρεθούν τα παιδιά, να έρθουν κοντά μας, γιατί έκρουσαν η καρδιά μας και να έχουμε ένα λόγιο. Πόσον καιρό. Σε 19 χρόνια που περιμένουμε τα παιδιά. Το γιο μου το λεβέντι μου. Το δαμε, μα μες στο κουτί. Μες στο κουτί δεν μπορώ να αγκαλιάσω. Πότε να έρθει σε γεια μου. Όλοι οι δυνατοί της γης τσιμάνες να βάλουν δύναμη. Και η Παναγία μου η Δέσποινα έτσι θα χαμε να με βοηθήσει να έρθει ο γιος. Το γιο μου θα χαμε.
In this one brief piece of film, featuring maybe 200 prisoners, there are no fewer than 19 who did not return home.
Cannot be true because, first of all, as I say, there is the Red Cross report that every person taken to Turkey was recorded, every person recorded was turned back, was returned to Cyprus. Secondly, when allegations like this, I don't know whether it is about particularly this film, but it may be that also, and photographs which appeared in the press, Turkish press or other press, showing prisoners of war and mothers saying, "This is my son." We, at the suggestion of the Swiss member, we sent these things to Switzerland with actual photographs from the families. And I don't know what the procedure is, who does it and how they do it, but these were given to us as experts on these things. And the answer came, no, they are not the same people, they cannot be the same people.
I find it hard to believe that an expert in Switzerland, looking at 2 photographs, can be as accurate as a mother saying that is my son, and these are very clear pictures.
Well, the mother says this is my son from a faint picture on a paper.
Σίγουρα είναι. Καμιά άλλη μάνα δεν είπε ότι ήταν γιος της.
Τόσο πολύ που πίσω και ό,τι καταλάβω αφού είναι άντρας με και άλλο από τούτο, ναι.
Turkey also claims that all prisoners were released and returned to Cyprus. The journey brought them first to Nicosia, where they were held once again in the Pavlidis garage. From there, Turkish Cypriot buses transported them to the United Nations exchange point in the buffer zone. From there, they boarded Greek Cypriot buses to take them through to the south and their waiting families. Michalis Kyriakou made this journey with 3 friends from his own district, but when he arrived on the Greek side, they were nowhere to be seen.
Τους γύρεψα αυτούς τους 3 ότι ήμασταν παρέα, ήμασταν φίλοι μαζί με αυτά τα παιδιά. Μετά μας είπαν ότι έμειναν πίσω γιατί μας φωνάξαν παιδιά, ότι τους είδαμε παιδιά, ότι έμειναν πίσω μέσα στα λεωφορεία γιατί ήταν αδήλωτοι. Δεν τους είχαν γραμμένους παστελίστες.
Minas Ioannou was one of those Michalis remembers seeing in the Pavlidis garage. Minas' wife, Androula, went a number of times to meet the returning prisoners.
Και είδε με τη φωτογραφία που έβαστουν στο χέρι και ρωτούν να μάθω νέα για τον άντρα μου. Και λέει μου, ο Μινάς μαζί μας έρχεται μέσα στο άλλο λεωφορείο. Περιμέναμε, αλλά δυστυχώς δεν ήρθε. Τι τον έκαμα δεν ξέρω.
Some of these cases were presented in evidence to the European Commission of Human Rights, which sits in Strasbourg.
It is really, I think, regrettable that matters should be put in doubt.
Turkey contested the admissibility of the charges and refused to cooperate, preventing the Commission from investigating either in North Cyprus or in Turkey itself. Nonetheless, out of 5 sample cases examined, the Commission found that in 3 of them, the missing persons had been in Turkey and alive after the ceasefire. They found Turkey guilty of violating human rights. But for 9 years, the Commission's report remained unpublished.
Under the rules, the Council of Foreign Ministers had to agree to its publication. As Turkey is a member, the decision was postponed and postponed and postponed.
But Turkey was only 1 member out of some 15 or so, I mean.
Well, I suppose that they did not wish to offend Turkey.
Our hands have been bound. We are not authorized to deliver the text of the report to the public, and we are also not able to pressure the Committee of Ministers to act. I must say there's a certain discouragement to look into such a political game about a real human rights situation.
The fact is we have now the full report, but unofficially. Officially, it has not been decided to publish it.
It's been put to me by various sources that it was quite direct pressure from the Americans upon the Council of Ministers.
I don't exclude it.
And that pressure was exerted because the relationship with Turkey was considered of more importance than individual human rights.
Well, we have suffered a lot through particularly at the period of the Cold War between East and West, where in order not to upset Turkey because they consider her and her geographical position of paramount importance to the NATO alliance, that pressures were exercised for things not to be done which should have been done.